With a career spanning over 30 years and smash hits like Mbop, this band of brothers has proven their longevity in the music biz. Back on the road for their 20th anniversary tour of my personal fave album, Underneath, please welcome Taylor, Isaac, and Zach, also known as Hanson.
Hanson shirt.
I know. I thought
you're not
this
just
one...
rocking it. You're wearing a rock Hanson shirt.
Yes, it's the rock and roll Hanson shirt. When I saw this, I said I simply must own this and wear it as frequently as possible.
Beautiful.
I was going to wear one of my very old shirts, and I'm glad I didn't because we have someone in the audience wearing also an OG. Yes.
Vintage.
Let's talk about your tour. Now, I've been to almost every single Hanson show in Toronto.
Amazing.
Wow. Molson Amphitheater?
First concert ever. Molson Amp, 98.
Hang on, you didn't go to Paramount Wonderland, did you?
Look at
I did. I came to Wonderland. I was at the exhibition.
Oh, wow.
I was so many places. It was absolutely...
I was going to say thank you, but you are on a list. I just want you to know.
Oh, no. Well, thank you so much for being here. No, I've only missed one show, and that was because I was on a little show called MasterChef Canada.
Amazing.
And I
like a little drop there.
Just a little drop. Every single time I thought I was going to go home, I'd say, oh, well, at least I get to go see that Hanson show. So thank you for keeping me going on that.
You know. Well, I just want to say that I'm hungry now because I'm watching the previous segment. Like, okay, what's this?
Well, we're going to see if we can do something for you. But I wanted to chat about you're back on the road now with the Underneath Experience tour. Absolutely amazing. So first off, tell me what it's like putting a tour like this together.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of planning. I mean, you're looking ahead. I mean, every time you're doing a tour, you're really looking just to tell a story.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to play music always. That's what we do. But whenever you do a tour, you're talking to fans that have seen other shows, and you're trying to think, well, what makes this tour special? The Underneath album was significant because it was a leap. It was launching a label. It was asking fans to continue to stick with us, and they did, and we're amazed. And
thank you.
20 years later. And Underneath was, Underneath really was sort of the coming of age album for us. It was that cross from, into adulthood, into our 20s, into telling stories that are different. And there was a lot of songs. Over 80 songs were written for that album.
What?
And a lot were recorded that weren't on the album. So when we were thinking about this tour, one, we knew we needed to do an acoustic and an electric night because we did that on that tour. So it was 2 nights in Toronto. And every city we're in, it's a pretty short tour relatively. It's only a dozen cities, but it's 2 nights in every city.
Oh, wow.
And so then we also wanted to add something to the album, songs that, you can find them on the internet.
Yeah.
They weren't actually on the album. They were like on YouTube somewhere that someone posted.
Yeah.
But we don't know those people. So I think now you can actually go and Underneath Complete. The idea was like, here's some songs that are in sort of the canon of the album that now you can actually listen to them. And a few of them are like songs that are going to be played on the tour. So it's just a whole story we're telling, which is kind of our story with the fans that have stuck with us for all these years. And it's an album that we love to share on stage.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Well, this tour coincides with the 20th anniversry re-release of Underneath, which, first off, rude. That album came out 20 years ago.
Yes.
I'm
so sorry. No, it didn't.
Time just stops for none of us.
I was gonna say.
Though I wish it would at times.
We're still young.
We're still young and happening.
Yeah, except for that. You just did.
Listen, I said the word jive the other day. My friend said it. Now we're just saying, it's the jive, and we got it.
You start
So I
saying
get it.
things like Riz and Fire.
Oh, zero.
Your kids look at you like, really?
Yes. You're like, please
It's
stop.
not a good look, Dad.
It's not happening.
Like, what? That's what it means. They're like, yeah, but when you say it feels
It's not cool. Not Riz.
No.
Now, I wanted to you have obviously new songs on the album that you were talking about, but then also some kind of reversions, some redos of one of my fave songs, Penny and Me.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about that. Tell me.
Yeah, so the song Penny and Me has references to songs that were influential to us, like Feelin' Alright by Dave Mason, and particularly there's a lyric that says, Under Pink Moonlight.
Making
so that's a
It High
reference.
Under Pink Moonlight.
Yeah, that's a reference to the song Pink Moon by Nick Drake. And so we thought, wouldn't it be cool to sort of do a version of that song?
Yeah.
So we did a version of Pink Moon, and then we said, kind of almost by accident, what would Penny and Me sound like in the style of Nick Drake? And that's kind of what happened.
Oh, cool.
We started playing it that way, and it felt like it just added something. The song was not better or worse, it was just a different emotional experience.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to share that with people, and it felt like it was a great way to do something again, revisit that song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's more, I mean, you hear almost the romance of the song more when you listen to this version, because it really is the story of, it's a connection to a girl, to a person, to the metaphor of that relationship. But it's also a song about music. It's a song about how you go through these journeys and you go through these stories, and a lot of the little moments, you know, driving with the windows rolled down, and like the places you come and go, they're connected by the people and music.
Yeah.
And so here we are 20 years later, sort of like life imitating art.
Yeah.
You know?
I almost feel like it's like the nostalgia version of the song. Like
I'm into
you
that.
listen and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
That's true.
Oh, twinkle, tear, you know.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Now,
Time for a road trip.
Yeah. Okay, now I have to say, I have a brother myself. I love him so much. Fantastic guy. I could never in my whole entire life imagine working with him.
Yeah.
No offense, Michael. But you not only have a label, you not only make music, but you do beer, you do all these things together. So what's the secret?
We're masochists.
Okay, there you go. Got it. Okay.
We learned early that
Beatings
pain.
would stop when the morale wins.
You know, we've put in our 10,000 hours of fighting. We're really good at it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And now
real
we
good
can
at
just sort of, we can battle over things and then go to mom's house and have, you know, Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah,
You know,
there you
fun.
go. Okay.
Like, cool, okay. We're constantly
The
doing...
secret is your mom always walks in right as you're about to drop the F-bomb.
Yeah.
She's like, and here's some cookie.
Yeah.
He joked.
Yes.
That really did happen. I think Isaac punched a hole in the studio room door. He's like,
Right as she walks in,
and our mom goes, cookies?
And she's like, I'm worried about your brother.
Are you all talking? Anyway, it's
Probably too much.
It's real. Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Probably too much.
Yeah, yeah.
This is actually the truth.
Yeah.
When you spend this much time around each other,
Yeah.
you're talking too much.
You're talking too much.
It's
Yeah.
hard to work with anyone this long. It's hard to maintain a relationship for 30 years. But it's just something that we work at, you know? You got to
just like
figure
any
out,
relationship.
you know, there are things that are important, and then there are things that you want. And you've got to be able to find the differences between what's preference and what's something that really has to happen. And, and share your needs and your values and go, hey, this is a make or break thing. That's not. And then you just find the compromise.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love a good compromise. That's absolutely amazing. Well,
You say as you grit your teeth.
I know. No, I was like, Michael. Yeah. Well, since Canadian Thanksgiving is right around the corner, I know you guys still got some time.
Yes.
I did want to make something that I heard that you guys enjoy. So I actually made that sweet potato casserole recipe based on your guys' taste. And here's my friend Pam. So we've got some for you. If you want to give it a taste. Oh, this is so scary. This is the scariest moment of my life.
There's only one answer to this. It's going to be delicious.
I hope so. Okay, okay. Isaac was the one.
Is good.
Okay, aroma's good.
Okay.
Does it taste good? Do we like it? This is taking too long.
No, so good.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
Now my wife is going to have to help me make 2 types of different, like,
Sweet potato
casseroles because
Okay.
this is fantastic.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
favorite.
Zach, I need one more.
I'm just,
It's a good
Oh,
sign.
is that a good sign?
I'm having a moment.
Okay.
Silence is good.
Okay, silence is good. Well, gentlemen, this has been such an absolute delight chatting with you. Zach, your face says it all. I'm obsessed right now. This was a blast. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
for having us.
What is like? Good luck with your tour. I can't wait to see it. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.